Hey guys, this is going to be my quick assessment of the new Walther PPKS in 380 out of Fort Smith, Arkansas. First of all, the weapon is empty. And Fort Smith, Arkansas, USA, Walther Arms. So, I've been waiting for this gun for years because Walther has not been making a PPK or PPKS handgun since I think 1978. That was when Inner Arms began making them, and Inner Arms made them under license from Walther up to 1998 or 1999 or something like that. Then Smith & Wesson began making them up to 2013, I think. And then this gun, Walther began shipping these out after SHOT Show this year. So finally, we have a PPKS handgun that is made out of the Walther factory, and it is new. That is just plain awesome. And the slide is made at Walther's factory in Ulm, Germany. The slide, the slide is made at the Walther factory in Ulm, Germany, and the frame is made in Fort Smith. The slides are then shipped in, and the guns are assembled in Fort Smith before being sent out. So, was this gun well worth the wait? The answer is absolutely yes. The quality of this gun is excellent. It feels like a very nice gun when you hold it. The fit and finishing is excellent. Basically, like all over, the finishing, I have literally no issues with the finishing whatsoever. This gun cost a lot of money. I think I paid like $700 for it, but it's easy to see why once you hold on to it. You might be wondering, how reliable is this gun? Because the Smith & Wesson made guns, and even the Inner Arms ones were sometimes known for having a lot of issues. I fired one Smith & Wesson a lot, and you're very lucky to get through a single magazine without it having some sort of jam. This one, though, feeds everything. I went and bought almost every kind of 380 ammo that I could see: Winchester, Fiocchi, Cellular, Magtech, Blazer, Federal, etc. And I fired everything that I ran through it. Jacketed hollow points, yes, it can shoot those. The older Walther guns were not designed for those, but this one is because of the one-piece feed ramp. Don't know if you can see it in there, but that's why this gun can shoot jacketed hollow points. And flat-nosed and round-nosed rounds, it shoots super well as well. The only real jam I had, I was shooting Blazer aluminum ammo after around 800 rounds, and the gun did not go fully into battery, but you just knocked it back there, and that solved the issue. I fired around 40 rounds of the aluminum ammo through this, and I only had one issue. Aluminum ammo in general is not as good as brass cased ammo, which is probably why. Other than that, the gun feeds everything. So that is leagues better than the Smith & Wesson made gun for sure. The sights are very small, but you would think that they would be on a small gun. You got a front red dot and a small red line on the rear. Double action, single action on this gun is excellent. Double action's long, but it's very smooth. Single action, very little room. Come up to resistance here. Boom. And the reset, very short. So the double action, single action on this gun is excellent. The Smith & Wesson's one was absolutely horrible. The double action was very gritty, and the single action had a lot of slop in it. This one just works super well. Only thing I don't like is this Beaver Tail here. It does prevent slide bite. It creates room so that there's no reason for the slide to slice your hand, but at the same time, it digs into your hand when you shoot, and I'm not a fan of that. In my first range session, I fired over 300 rounds through it. You can kind of see the mark right there, but my hand was bleeding right there after around 300 rounds. But I did get used to it later. But overall, I could probably do without this Beaver Tail. I would prefer it to be like the older Walthers that lacked that. Yeah, that's pretty much my overall assessment of this gun. I think it was very well worth the wait, for sure. For holsters, got an inside the waistband holster here, leather, belt snaps on it, which I like having on an inside the waistband holster. Galco outside the waistband holster here. Fits over your belt right there and fits very nicely in. Then these mag holders here outside the waistband nicely as well. The gun does come with this magazine and this shorter flush fit. I do prefer the longer magazine because you can get a longer grip over the handgun. So, this gun was very well worth the wait for sure. I'm very glad that we finally have a PPKS handgun that is actually made by Walther. Thank you. Overall, I like this handgun a lot. I've shot it a lot, and I will keep on shooting it as well for sure, and we'll see how it runs. Concealing this handgun in this holster is also super easy. So yeah, guys, overall, I think Walther has done a very excellent job with this weapon. Thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day.